Hey, welcome to World Mind Hub. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for more updates. The early morning sun glints off naval vessels near Rito Bank where Philippine exploration ships, guarded by their Coast Guard, edge into contested waters. Tensions are high. Chinese maritime militia vessels appear. A direct challenge. Overhead, American surveillance aircraft monitor every move. This is the new normal in the South China Sea, a high-stakes contest for resources and power. The Philippines is determined to secure its own oil and gas. China pushes back, unwilling to yield. The U.S., an ally with its own interests, watches closely. Each standoff underscores the Philippines' urgent need for energy security. Every barrel of oil could mean less dependence on foreign fuel, but also deeper entanglement in global rivalries. The world is watching, as the implications stretch far beyond Southeast Asia. International law and freedom of navigation are at stake. President Marcos Jr. has made energy exploration a national priority. The goal: reduce reliance on expensive imports and fuel development. But China's sweeping claims overlap with the Philippines' exclusive economic zone. Beijing insists on joint development, on its terms. Many Filipinos see this as a threat to sovereignty. The U.S. Philippine alliance complicates matters further. Washington's defense treaty and advanced drilling technology make it a key partner, but also provoke Beijing. China sees U.S. involvement as interference. The result: a dangerous game of brinkmanship. The quest for energy security is now a flashpoint for regional conflict. The stakes: national sovereignty, economic future, and peace in the region. The Philippines stands at the center of a brewing storm. The outcome will shape the region for years to come. The world holds its breath as the drama unfolds. The Philippines' economy is growing, but its energy needs far outpace domestic supply. The nation relies heavily on imported oil, gas, and coal, a major vulnerability. Global price shocks hit hard, straining the national budget and hurting consumers. Every spike at the pump ripples through businesses and households. Billions in foreign currency flow out each year to pay for energy. This money could fund infrastructure, education, or healthcare instead. Fluctuating prices make economic planning nearly impossible. Inflation hits ordinary Filipinos the hardest. Distributing fuel across thousands of islands adds to costs. The current model is unsustainable and limits growth. Energy insecurity is also a national security risk. Dependence on foreign suppliers leaves the country exposed to global instability. Geopolitical shocks could disrupt supply overnight. Without energy security, true sovereignty is out of reach. Policymakers know the stakes. Energy independence is vital for the nation's future. The Malampaya gas field, once a lifeline, is running dry. The search for new reserves is urgent. Without them, import dependence will only deepen. The Philippines must shift its energy strategy now. The nation's prosperity and security depend on it. The time for action is now. For the Philippines, energy independence is more than economics. It's about sovereignty and self-reliance. Controlling its own energy destiny is a powerful national aspiration. Developing domestic oil and gas could transform the country from a vulnerable importer to a resilient nation. The government is determined to push forward despite obstacles. Greater self-sufficiency would shield the economy from global price swings. Savings from imports could fund public services and infrastructure. A robust energy sector would attract investment and create jobs. National security would be strengthened, reducing vulnerability to external pressures. The reserves in question lie within the Philippines' internationally recognized exclusive economic zone. Developing them is an assertion of sovereignty. The quest for energy independence is intertwined with defending national territory. It's a fight for resources and for principle. The Filipino people increasingly understand what's at stake. Energy independence is a cornerstone of the nation's future. The government sees it as essential to long-term development. The stakes are high, but the rewards are greater. The path forward is clear. The Philippines must control its own energy future. Beneath Philippine waters lie untapped oil and gas reserves, especially at Rito Bank, or Reed Bank. Located within the country's exclusive economic zone, Rito Bank could hold enough resources to transform the nation's energy landscape. Even conservative estimates suggest decades of supply. This makes Bank the centerpiece of Philippine energy ambitions and a flashpoint with China. Other promising areas like the Sulu Sea and Palawan add to the potential. Past exploration was hampered by cost, technology, and geopolitics, but new drilling advances and high import prices make domestic exploration more attractive. The Malampaya gas field proved the impact of a major find, powering Luzon and saving billions in imports. Bank could be even bigger. Success here could provide stable, long-term energy for the country. But tapping these resources requires massive investment and expertise. International partners are essential. Yet, China's sweeping claims and aggressive tactics create a high-risk environment. Energy companies face threats of harassment in contested waters. The challenge: how to access these resources safely and peacefully. The answer will define Philippine energy security. The stakes are enormous. The future depends on what happens at Bank. Unlocking domestic oil and gas could be transformative for the Philippines. Cutting imports would save billions, freeing funds for education, healthcare, and infrastructure. A thriving energy sector would generate new government revenue, fueling social programs and debt reduction. It could also support investment in renewables, paving the way for a sustainable future. Responsible management is crucial. Transparency must ensure benefits reach all Filipinos. Offshore development would create thousands of jobs, from engineers to support staff. Growth would ripple through manufacturing, construction, and maritime services. New opportunities could even bring skilled workers home from abroad. A stable, affordable energy supply would attract foreign investment and spur industrialization. Local businesses would become more competitive globally. The result: a more dynamic, resilient economy. The dream of an economic renaissance, powered by domestic energy, is within reach, but it requires careful stewardship. The opportunity is once in a generation. The right choices now could secure prosperity for decades. The nation stands on the brink of transformation. The time to act is now. China's sweeping claims in the South China Sea directly challenge Philippine sovereignty. The 9-dash line overlaps with the Philippines' exclusive economic zone, including Bank. International law is clear. The 2016 Hague ruling invalidated China's claims. Yet Beijing ignores the verdict, maintaining a strong presence and harassing Philippine vessels. Any unilateral move by Manila risks confrontation with a far larger neighbor. The South China Sea is a global trade artery. Conflict here would have worldwide repercussions. The Philippines' legal victory is significant, but law alone is not enough. Asserting rights requires diplomacy, international support, and credible deterrence. The stakes are regional stability and the international rules-based order. The powder keg is real, finding peace is urgent. The U.S. is a crucial ally, backing Philippine rights and security in the South China Sea. American technology and investment are key to unlocking deepwater reserves like Bank. U.S. support reassures Manila, but also provokes Beijing, raising the stakes. The Mutual Defense Treaty offers a security umbrella, but gray zone incidents test its limits. The Philippines must balance U.S. support with the risk of escalating tensions with China. The alliance is vital, but Manila must avoid becoming a pawn in superpower rivalry. The U.S. role is both opportunity and challenge. The Philippines walks a diplomatic tightrope between the U.S. and China. The U.S. offers security and investment. China is a major trading partner and neighbor. President Marcos Jr. has taken a more assertive stance, strengthening alliances and upholding international law. Yet Manila keeps communication open with Beijing, seeking peaceful solutions. Leaning too far either way risks retaliation or loss of sovereignty. The government must project strength, pursue diplomacy, and build its own capacity. Energy development is central to this strategy. The goal: an independent foreign policy that puts Philippine interests first. The path is fraught with risk, but the prize is national resilience. The Philippines must chart its own course. The road to energy independence is full of promise and peril. Environmental risks must be managed with strict oversight and responsible practices. Geopolitical tensions could escalate. Clear communication and de-escalation are vital. The resource curse is a real danger. Transparency and good governance are essential. Energy wealth must benefit all Filipinos, not just a few. National unity and long-term vision are crucial. The Philippines must balance fossil fuels with renewables for a sustainable future. This is about more than oil. It's about building a secure, resilient nation. With resolve and wise stewardship, the Philippines can seize this moment. The future is in its hands.